Hi guys, Joe here. Gonna do another video. Just obviously heard the news about KIERAN MCKENNA leaving Ipswich Town. I know it's been a couple of days since he's announced it, but I thought this is my view and my opinion to express how I feel about it. And to be honest with you, when I heard the news, when at first I thought I heard he weren't going to Fulham. I thought, oh, it's another season. He's actually staying loyal with us and things like that. And then I remember one of my mates told me on a thing saying he's stepping down, and I just thought, what do you mean he's stepping down? He's turned down Fulham. Why would he be stepping down? But as soon as I saw it's for family reasons, and the first thing I want to say is I hope him and his family are all okay, and he's gonna leave such a massive legacy for myself, my dad, and all the Ipswich Town fans in our hearts all time, and we're always going to be rooting for McKenna. Always, and also I always remember when he came. His first game was Wickham 1-0 at Portman Road. It was before New Year's. We won 1-0 as Norwood with the goal. And you just got to think how he transmuted that team a few years later. Premier League in that season, we've been in the Premier League twice in McKenna's tenure. And I can't thank him enough for that. The back-to-back promotions as well. The way he came in, had a first full season, and it was so attacking style of play. It was probably the most, I would say, the best second place team out there. I mean, Plymouth did win it, so credit to them, but I would say we was literally by far the best team. Was more entertaining, and I just couldn't thank them enough. Barnsley away always remembers that day. The atmosphere in the away end was just second to Blime. I can't thank anyone enough on that. But then the main one I want to thank is the staff, like Mark Ashton. Like, all we've got to remember is that Mark Ashton, in his tenure, he's never had really a bad manager. He always develops them. He gives them time. He gives them the support that they need. And him and McKenna, they're like best friends. Like, they weren't just colleagues. Like, McKenna would go all the way to Ashton for his dad's, who's sadly passed away, and be there by Ashton's side. And it just shows you the man that McKenna is and the guy that Ashton is for our football club. But like I say, the back-to-back promotions as well. When we got to the Championship, I never thought we would be in the Premier, and I thought to myself, I'm just happy that we're back in there. And the fact that season we were competing with the Leicesters, the Southamptons, the Leeds, they all had the biggest budgets out there, and we were competing with them week in, week out. We never gave up, and McKenna was so calm, he was relaxed, and he had a game plan, and he stuck to it, and it was credit to him. And there's so many games I went to in McKenna's time. I'm not saying I've went to McKenna's game before. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon being a glory hunter. I'm not saying that. I've been to McKenna loads of games with Mick McCarthy, Paul Lambert, and things like that. So I'm not saying I'm a glory hunter on this one, but deep down, I am truly gutted with McKenna. But at the same time, I hope he's okay, and he obviously has my support deep down. But yeah, that is my video, and that is my thing about McKenna. Back into the Prem now. We're close to appointing the Bodo Glimt manager. I'm not gonna butcher his name, because if I butcher his name, he might not come. So we're not gonna do that. I saw highlights of how he plays for Bodo Glimt in the Champions League, beating teams like Man City, Inter Milan, Atletico. Like, the guy's got sort of something about him, and I feel like this is sort of a good experiment for him to come to a team like an Ipswich and see how he gets on. It'll be interesting who he ships in, who he ships out, and if he's going to get massively back like McKenna did in the Prem. But yeah, if you want me to do who I think will come, if you want me to bring back my predicted 11 for Ipswich, I can do that. Or I've got other ideas coming up. I've got McKenna's 11, Marvellous McKenna's 11, where I'm picking a combined 11 of McKenna's best team and who I think should be in there, and give a shout out to them. And also I'm thinking about doing maybe a top 5, top 10 best games I've sort of watched Ipswich with McKenna there. And I tell you what, there's so many games I could pick, but I'm going to try my best to whittle it down to 10. But please leave a like, leave a subscribe. I'm going to try and do as much video as I can leading up to, basically I'm nearly finishing work soon. But yeah, I will try and do daily videos, or weekly videos, sorry. We'll do weekly, we'll say weekly. And we'll go from there. But yeah, all the best, guys. Love you lots. Bye.